So you just stay. I gotta do something real
We're out
quick.
here with Sprite. So today we are recapping foundational work of stay. We're adding a distraction of the Tonka truck, something that she might want to run towards, or she might be scared and want to run away from. We've seen it all. But in both scenarios, we're looking for her to just respect that stay. And just a basic release. So we're recapping stay. She made that look easy, but some dogs struggle with that. So we're just looking for holes. We're also recapping the recall. So you'll see Josh do a couple recalls. Now remember, we're not holding on to a leash. She's got a long line dragging. So we are not controlling her movements. We're asking her to do this on her own. And then we're adding a new skill today called the follow, which will be our pre-heel session. Heel is going to be really nice for them because in addition to her reactivity, she pulled a lot. So learning all kinds of new stuff. She's done all the prerequisites to get here. She's gone off property. She's learned the recall. She's learned the stay. There's a recall with the beep. Okay, and then Josh is going to continue walking backwards. Up until today, it's always been a recall to a sit. Today we're saying, if I'm moving, you got to move with me. Because heel essentially just is a never-ending recall. Okay, you're seeing the difficulty, right? You're seeing her realize, oh, he's not holding on to me. Maybe I can stop. Maybe I can just stop the exercise. Did she get a stim there?
Where?
Where she kind of slowed down?
Just a beep.
Okay, she can say, I'm going to go to the other person. Stim, correction, and then beep recall. So we're looking to get these mistakes out. The correct answer is just following him in a straight line. You're seeing her try other things other than listening. And you're seeing her get corrected and then recalled. And then the end result is just a dog who flawlessly follows without any argument. Once we get that, teaching heel is so much easier. Do not skip this step. If you're waking up today and saying, you know what, I'm gonna just teach my dog to heel. It's so much harder if you go out there with a tight leash and just continually pull them back into position. You gotta do the prerequisite steps. You gotta put in the work. You gotta lay in the foundation. Oh, look at her. Look at her. She's such a teacher's pet. Oh my gosh. Are you serious right now?
She's a nice girl. All right.
So you saw her try a couple things, very mild. I mean, we've seen dogs just try to take off up the hill. We've seen them try to run back into the house, come over to me and refuse to leave, lay down and refuse to get up. She's trying stuff, but it's easily remedied. And that's kind of been Sprite this whole time. She tries stuff, but it's so easily corrected. But if you don't have a way to correct her, you're really going to struggle because she'll just keep trying and it'll keep getting more intense. We're just going to keep going.
I'm going to keep doing this. I don't know how bad the weather is, but if you needed something to talk about while I was doing this, one thing to note about her is that you can think of her as she goes into like a different mode when you guys are experiencing the reactivity. And you can see her posture change. When you experience her being reactive, which is when she goes outside, notice that shoulders are up, tail's up,
ears up, forehead wrinkled, tail straight up.
This is scanning, okay? So she's in scanning mode, and then she finds something and it's reactive, okay? So what we do and what we did is she went into that mode, started to head into that mode, and oddly enough, as soon as I opened up the door and she sniffed me and realized it was me, she went out of that mode. But you can just correct it and say no to that mode, all right? So think of her making a decision to go, all right, it's game day, and she's getting prepped in the locker room. You can stop her right there.
Yeah, loading.
You do not have to wait for her to, oh, she lunged at a dog or barked at a dog. You can see her starting to get into that mode and say, no, we're not doing that energy. We're not going that way.
And a threshold is a good way to correct that, right at the threshold. If she's like struggling at the threshold,
absolutely. Yeah. If you see mistakes that are, if you see the dog kind of barely holding on, it means let him make a mistake.
Yeah, correct
typically,
it, repeat.
Yeah. But when in doubt, if you're, you know, you've been home for a couple months, and then if you start to see her load, is what we call it, for scanning, and they're getting ready. They're building the adrenaline, they're getting ready to do it. Oh, and another thing is, why does she do it? She likes to. That's another diagnosis for me. You can get it tested by another professional.
She likes the adrenaline spike.
The reason she's doing it, in my professional opinion, is because it's fun.
Yeah.
And I like this expression. She's looking for it. She's not trying to avoid it and then, oh no, I'm cornered, I have to express. We
No,
see
she's
dogs that
looking
are like
for it.
that.
Yeah,
There are dogs that are like that. She is like, I can't wait to go do this. So the answer is correct it and zero tolerance for that state of mind. You'll never want that state of mind if you just want a dog to chill, go on the beach with, chill on the couch. You just say no to that state of mind altogether because you're not going to be doing protection work with her.
No.
Like that. Okay, so just like, we don't do that state of mind in domestic civilization. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, and she drops it.
Yeah.
So she's not difficult to correct.
Yes.
She takes the correction and adjusts appropriately, so this is good.
Yep.
Okay, good girl. Good. And stay. Now, with the training, it's like, now I'm asking for me to control your movements. So it's like, you know, it's asking a lot. But she's doing pretty good. She's not giving me too much of a hard time here. All right, honey girl. Come.
There's a recall with the beep, and then again, we're asking for that straight line. Okay, she tries to stop, she tries to pick option B. Maybe Julie won't ask me to work. Very common choice with these dogs. And then she gets a correction and another recall. She doesn't like me better. She sees me and says, maybe Julie will just pet me. Maybe Julie will get me out of this classroom. We see it a lot at go home sessions where more than one owner comes. She'll leave owner A and go over to owner B. Why? They're opportunists. They're just opportunists.
There's another.
Mom said no, maybe dad will say yes.
Such a good point to bring up. Good. And they're also survivalists.
Yep.
Okay, so that they're really good at, when we say charm.
I know. She's really good at that.
Good stay. You just need to know as a human that it's evolutionary for them to survive. They can literally put on this vibe and this face, this expression, this kind of like puppy dog eyes. And it works on humans, right? But like dogs learn to use it because it is, like you said, it benefits them in a survival way, okay? So they can literally use it to diffuse a human or to get a human to give them resources. So you have to understand that it's not always, when you see a puppy dog look this way, it can be manipulative. It can be a tool for a dog to use, and we need to be aware and not get played, okay? And that being said, you know, even my kid will try it. A kid will try it to manipulate parents and stuff. Daddy said, no, let's try to go. It doesn't make them a bad person. It's just, it doesn't mean I don't like you anymore, but I won't tolerate, don't treat me that way, okay? Not in our pack, we're not gonna do that, okay? We're gonna be honest and we're gonna listen, that kind of thing. Good, but she will, just like most dogs, will use charm as a last-ditch effort, or almost not even a last-ditch effort, as actually a first defense. When she gets caught, will probably be charm. And if you push past that, then you might see fight, flight, all other stuff. But charm's gonna be the number one. Good girl. Because she's good at it and it works. But when she's barking at a dog or not, or pulling us on the street, we say, honey, I don't like you doing that because it hurts my arm.
She doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
No.
I'm just trying to educate. It's just an animal, okay?
Yeah.
Who's trying to survive. All right. Sprite. Good girl. Come. Good girl.
Recall with the beep.
Literally
Going right into
leader.
follow. So you've seen her try stopping again, stopping moving. You've seen her try coming over to me again. Let's see if she can get a successful rep of not trying anything but following Josh.
I love it. Yes.
There's a little pause. She got a beep. So you can see how once she gets this down pat, that's correction and a beep. That's a little escape attempt. See that? She's trying to go to the car. That was low-key impressive, you know, but we see it all. That was her saying, maybe I can go to the car to get out of this. Josh corrected on stim, probably dialed up until he saw a response and then beeped again. And now she's back committed. So we're not trying to like beg her to stay committed. We're saying if there's mistakes in there, go ahead and get them out. Right, go ahead.
What this is going to do,
It's going to eliminate all of those thoughts.
and she'll go into follow mode.
Yes.
Which she's not going into.
She
right now,
almost
but
came
if I-
over to me a third time, but she remembered the last time did not work, right? So she's like, okay, fine, I'll go to Josh. So this exercise, although it doesn't look like we're doing much, oh my God, it's so important. You cannot skip this step if you're training your dog.
Good.
There's this, first, maybe I'll stop moving and then I'll come to Julie. Anything but do what I'm supposed to, right? You're seeing her try it all Josh is praising her because she eventually did come back to him. There's another step moving.
Yes.
Good.
That's amazing.
She gets stim for all of that, and then lots of praise when she's doing the right
Yes, it's
thing.
good. Now we're trying. You guys can see this will be a walk, right? And when I do this.
Yeah, all he has to do
Right.
to turn it into heel is turn around and walk forward. But we're never gonna start a new skill if she's still struggling with this skill. We gotta get all these mistakes out.
Yes.
Such a great session.
That's good. All the attempts, all the looks. Can I run down there? Is there a place to go?
Yep.
If there was a person down there, she would, because she can see, like you've already talked about, humans as she can almost use them as a host, you know,
Yes.
because she knows there's a certain pack dynamic where she can manipulate a lot,
Yeah.
and she's not going to take a pack dynamic right off the bat where I'm asking for this much control when
Yes.
she can literally go to any other human on this block and they're not going to ask for any
Oh,
control.
good girl.
Good girl.
This is how we create pride in listening.
That's
as
about
well.
as far as I'll go with it, because that was
Yep.
a long
Yep.
rep.
Yep.
It's her learning it. This is the first time. Good girl. But look, she has all the options in the world. She can try to run away, because I'm not going to hold her on this little short leash. She can do all these things, and you see her thinking about that. Good. It's normal. Good girl. And then we build pride. So we're literally, when we're seeing the bad stuff and then it goes away, it's literally like coming out and they're getting rid of the idea. So they're not, so just because we see an expression of something we don't like, doesn't mean, oh no, this dog is like that. Actually, you'd be surprised how much you can get those things to just go away altogether, barking at stuff. And it's pretty impressive how a lot of dogs will just drop that stuff, and all that's left is the stuff that you like. As long as you keep the maintenance of correcting it if they slip up. Good girl. That was stressful for her, you can see. She was like, why is she stressed?
New skill, number one.
Not
Number
committed.
2, not fully committed. What
Yeah.
else can I do to get out of this?
Lack
Right.
of commitment to either her own ideas or mine. Because she knows now, my old ideas might not work out. So
Yeah.
I'm not feeling very secure about that. So now I feel insecure about all my old bad behaviors. The new behaviors, I'm not used to being a follower. I'm new to that, so I'm insecure about that. So you see all that right now. She's not committed to me fully though, because I'm asking her to do something simple, right? Nothing that's going to be too complex. If she was fully committed to me, which she is on her way to being, then she would just do it easily and there'd be no stress. This is the process of creating the follower. She is going to choose in her own brain that I'm follower. She's going to see it that way, and then I'm going to get all the good stuff through these experiences. She's in the middle of changing right now. You can see it.
You can see
All
the
the
body
old-
vibrating too.
the
That's
vibration.
Old association versus the new behavior,
She's
where they
trying
meet.
to, yes, she's trying to get rid of the old behaviors and do the new expectation, and you see her just adjusting constantly. You see it happening. I'm saying come here, and you see her thinking about just that movement. She said,
Yep.
driveway, doorway, person,
Yep.
where do I go? But she knows I'm asking her to come to me.
Yes. She's like, well, anything but
Every
listen.
dog does this.
And that's low-key why they did not trust her off leash.
Oh,
Because I
they're
asked Danny,
smart.
I said, does she run around on the beach? This great opportunity. They have this beach house. Oh no, she can't be off leash. And they felt
She
it.
will be now, and her
Yep.
life's going to be awesome. Her life's going to be awesome, because a leash on a beach, it sucks. It ruins the vibe.
Yeah.
Off leash is going to be nice, and she's got a good dog that she can meet up with. It's going to be nice. Good. She won't do it just because we want her to, unfortunately, even if she knows we love her more than anything on this planet. None of them do, and she's one of the nicer ones.
Yeah.
She's one of the nicer ones, she
Yes.
still won't. Right? So it's just one of those things, it's like tough love. We're in a pack, I love you, I'm gonna provide and protect, and here's the rules. And let's move on. That's the way to go, so you can enjoy your life. Good. Good girl. She's smart. Smart girl. Her stay was horrific.
Oh my God, I know.
Her stay was horrific. And that's something to, and it's not because it's like, is she dumb? Can
Just
she
out
not
of
understand
practice.
you say? It's just, she didn't want to stay.
Yeah.
So she won't, so she
Yeah.
does what she, if
Not
you just look at it
motivated.
this
Not
way,
motivated.
solve all the problems by just, yeah, she'll do what she wants to do. And then you're like, oh yeah, now it all makes sense. There's nothing, I don't diagnose anything wrong with her. Like she's got some general anxiety disorder or anything like that. She can be in a pretty cool, balanced place. This is just her rewiring her response. She's just got responses she can't do anymore, and she's rewiring. Sprite, stay. See what she does here now. Hi. Good. Sprite. Sprite.
Good
Yeah,
job.